Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mall Wiki. Today is Sunday, March the 2nd of 2014, and first of all, excuse my rather grungy appearance and my hoarse voice. I've been feeling kind of funny this evening for some reason. I'm worried I might be coming down with something, but this is not the point of the video. Once again, I felt moved to make a video about a very, very sensitive subject to me. In fact, it's a subject that's sensitive to quite a lot of people, and it's a problem that's really been rampant for at least the last decade. It's always been a problem, but it seems like it's gotten worse within the last few years. And that problem is bullying. Now, I felt moved to make this video as kind of an encouragement to those who have been victims of bullying. And first of all, before I begin, I would like to say that I myself have been a victim of bullying. In fact, I'm currently a victim of bullying, cyberbullying to be exact, but I will not go into detail about that because this video isn't about me. This is for other people who have been victims of bullying, whether it's cyber or not, because there's a lot worse bullying than cyberbullying, which is still very, very evil. You know, I've been watching all these videos on YouTube tonight about bullying. I just happened to come across these over time tonight, and first of all, I started off with a video about from a couple of years ago about a disabled girl being bullied by her own teachers, which, oh, that started the ball rolling. That just sickened me, and then I started seeing these videos that were about boys. In fact, there was this one boy who was being bullied for no reason, just because he was there, which is even sadder. But, you know, I want to speak directly to anybody that is currently being a victim of any kind of bullying, physical, mental, or cyber, whatever. You are not what the bullies say you are. What they were saying will never be true about you. They may say you look funny. They may say that you act weird. They may say you're a goody two-shoes. They may even say you smell funny. But, you are what you are. You are the most beautiful person ever. And you know that. And your goal is to let the rest of the world know that, whether they accept it or not. You see, this is indeed a beautiful world. And God created you in His own image. And I think it's just a terrible, terrible thing to believe in what the bullies say. I know it's hard. In fact, I've doubted it myself during this whole bullying escapade I've gone through the last couple of years. But the fact of the matter is that the bullies are never right. They may make fun of you about very, very personal things like your religion. But the fact is that your religion is what you are. It's not their religion. It's not their hair. It's not their nose. It's not their eyes. It's not their ears. So what's a part of you? You know, it shouldn't matter to others, because you are what you are. And I just barely believe that, you know, you are very special. Each person on this earth is special. And I keep saying this, but the bullies, never listen to them. Never listen to a bully. They are always wrong, and they will always be wrong. You know, I really shouldn't discuss this because it might make things worse, but, you know, I really don't care at this point. One of the biggest reasons I'm being bullied is because of my very strong Christian beliefs, which, you know, I think it's really, really sad to attack someone for their religion. You know, it's okay, you know, to encourage someone about their religious beliefs, or, you know, do it in a kind way, but don't force it upon someone. I mean, if you're, like, let's say if you're an atheist, don't force that upon anyone, because, you know, that's a very, very sensitive thing for people. In fact, I'm very strict about my Christian religious beliefs. However, even I would not go up to an atheist and call them an idiot or something like that, because that is just too far. Instead, you know, I would just encourage them, you know, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you need to. I'm not saying you're an idiot, because nobody's an idiot in my opinion. Because, like I said, you are what you are. But if you're interested in becoming a Christian, let me know. I can help you. And again, I don't force it upon people. And another reason I get bullied is because I'm into 90s nostalgia, which, again, I am who I am, to quote Popeye the Sailor. And, you know, and I've had trouble with that, but you know what? I don't care. I am what I am. And 90s nostalgia is what I am passionate about. It's my favorite hobby in the whole world. And if people don't approve of that, then no big deal. I pretty much 95% of everyone I've come across approves of who I am, and that tiny little 5%, it doesn't matter. And what I just said about myself will definitely apply to you. And if you're being bullied, all I want to tell you is you are loved. There are people out there that love you. Even if it doesn't seem like that, there are. You just gotta look real hard. Like, you may even, I'm pretty sure you have very loving parents who care about you. And I said there were teachers that were bullying a little, poor innocent little disabled girl. Well, I digress on that, because yes, there are bad teachers out there, but there are also really, really, really good ones who care about you, who care about their students. And I can tell you from personal experience that if you have a really good teacher that cares about you, then you are really, really, really blessed. But it doesn't matter who they might be in your life. If somebody loves you, you need to cherish that. In fact, tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to say a prayer for the world, because there's definitely a lot of hatred in the world. And what I want you to do right now, if you're watching this video, even if you're not a victim of bullying, tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this video, once you finish, the first person you see, tell them that you care about them. They may think it's weird, but you just said one of the nicest things you could tell anybody, whoever they may be. And especially do this to someone who is a victim of bullying. Tell them that, hey, you know, bullying is a very, very harsh thing to be a victim of, but I care about you. And what they tell you does not matter. And that's just pretty much what I think of the whole bullying situation that's been rampant in our world for the last, I guess, forever. But I just figured you should all know that. So for now, this is Billy Core signing off.